Ah, so good to see you. How are you? Congratulations. The movie was so awesome.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
really good.
It's funny, right? You laughed.
I laughed.
It's
I
dark.
Did. It's dark, but it's funny, and your
But you
character
laughed.
really was spectacular.
Thank you.
I don't know how much I can give away, but I will ask this. How hard was it to play the kind of person you... Can I just say what you did?
Yeah.
Okay, how hard was it to be dead?
Yeah. It wasn't that hard.
Okay.
I wasn't dead.
Uh-huh.
I really thought that I was more of a figment of Julianne's imagination.
See, that's interesting because, like, you watch it and so many people can get different things from
Absolutely,
that, right?
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but that's like David's work in general, is that
Yeah.
it's open for interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
It was really difficult to be mean to Julianne Moore. She's a sweetheart, so that was really hard. But
Almost slightly rewarding because
Yeah.
you know she's going to laugh at you out.
yeah, maybe. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it was a really fun character to play because David didn't really give me any limits.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I watched you and I'm just like, oh my God, you must be having so much fun doing this.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
When you watch this movie, the one question that a lot of people are going to ask is Hollywood and celebrity really like this? And I don't know if there is an answer, but maybe you can try.
I think that it's an extreme version of a certain kind of Hollywood and a certain kind of actor. I've had really good experiences in Los Angeles and Hollywood, so I don't think that it's a generalization. I don't think it's an accurate depiction for everyone. But do I think that there are people who buy into that idea of Hollywood? Certainly, yeah. And I think the film, is about family, but it's also about how messed up that world can be.
And I obviously exaggerated for film, but I mean, when you do watch this, you're like, oh my God, it could potentially, like, you don't know. And that's the one thing a lot of us after the film were discussing, like, oh my God, we have to ask, like, is this what it's like? Although the one question I was like, no, I want to know if there really were maps of the stars, which house they'd go to. I'm simple. Did you have the chance to really just have tons of fun on set with this and do whatever you want, and you know what I mean? Like, was there any chance of just ad-libbing or just being silly?
David, the way that he works is he tends not to stray from the written word on the page. But at the same time, why would you? Because the words are really brilliant and there's so much room within those words to create. And so I think that for us, there's never really a lot of improvisation on his sets, but it's certainly very creative and very fun. And for me now, it's very familiar. And it's almost like a coming home when I get to do one of his films because I literally get to come home.
I was going to ask, like, how great is it to work with him?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they've had exhibits for the guy here in Toronto at the Lightbox.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this guy's a legend. And when he picks you to be in one of his films, that must be a true honor.
Yeah, it is. It's a really big honor. And it's also really exciting because his work is so dense and it's just full of so much that you get to kind of peel back the layers and really get into it and start to, really craft. You feel like you get to craft something, which is really special. And David has always been really supportive of me, and I've always been really, honored to work with him.
And he's such a cult following. So how excited are you for people who love everything he does and everything you do to see this film?
I'm really excited for people to see this film because I think it's so accessible. I think it's really funny. I think that it deals with major themes of things like family, which is something that everybody can connect to. And I think that people have a fascination with Hollywood and fame and stars, and so I think the film really kind of exposes your desire for that and then in a way kind of punishes you for it. So I love that.
I mean, I have another question, but I do want to say that there are things. Make sure you're paying attention when you're watching this movie because if you know Canada and Canadian awards, then keep an eye.
Yes.
Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That was my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye out for one of David's own awards.
Was it his own?
Yes.
Okay. No more.
No more.
It's something you touched on. I want to end on this because you said it is about family, and it's funny you say that because when watching this, it's about family, but like a messed up family. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting how this family was. Like, you know, the different layers of family.
Yeah, and how dysfunctional people can be when they become
There's the word I was looking for.
self-absorbed, and you lose your ability to connect with others and love others when you're obsessed with yourself.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
People are going to love you in this.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
Thanks
and then the
so
dress
much.
you wear in this could be at his next exhibit. Congrats. It was awesome.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
KiSS.